Y'all want to do? It's your boy XG. We back again for another gameplay trailer for y'all, man. We got Back for Blood. Back for Blood. I mean, Back for Blood. Sorry, I can't speak for shit. Yeah, sorry about not releasing a video last week, man. I was stuck on Warzone, Call of Duty. They had that new game mode come out, Payload. That shit was fun as fuck, man. Y'all was kicking some ass on that shit. I ain't even playing with y'all. I was taking off heads. Anyway, y'all, let's get into this gameplay trailer, man. Or this official release trailer. Then we'll get to the gameplay trailer. Let's see how this shit is, man. Xbox. All right. Yeah, we get a lot of those shots, those overhead shots when they run through like that. Seems like that's the norm nowadays. Warner Brothers games. All right.
We're surviving here, rebuilding.
Creators of Left 4 Dead. I mean, I couldn't tell with the 4 in it, or the 2, whatever the fuck was in it.
No, we don't need to do anything. All right, when was the last time you saw written in any numbers?
All of my best friends.
Looks fun. He looks ugly. Oh, she has some booty.
Hang in there, Holly. No rest for the wicked.
Got them old school guns in here though. They ain't in Texas, I'll tell you that much. They got them big ass machine guns.
I love Mondays. Another day in paradise.
Big ass motherfucker. Minigun. Alright, ain't nothing that we ain't never seen before, alright? The fuck was that? Was that a Tremor? A big ass thing from Tremors? Looks like one of those games you get drunk to and just go fuck around and play. You know what I'm saying? Human vs. Zombie, like we never seen that before. But
Buckle up, buttercups.
We've got one shot. Let's make it count.
Over here!
I mean, I thought we've seen it before. Oh, well, I haven't seen that big motherfucker before, but damn. October 12th, open beta. Now, I hope that's a free-to-play game, honestly. I ain't gonna fuck with you. I've seen it before.
Play a day.
I've seen it before. It ain't nothing new. Hopefully they add a twist to it. Let's see the gameplay though. Maybe they have added a twist to it. Who knows? We get super ultra abilities. Something. Give me something, man. I mean, I feel like I've seen this shit before. The whole layout, everything, man. It looked like that Aliens game that I reviewed like maybe last a couple weeks ago. That's actually making not bad views right now. But anyway, let's check this out. A lot of the Aliens community was kind of mad at me for making that video because, you know, it looked like this game. Look at different monsters. I mean, there's only so much you can do to the damn genre before it's just watered down, my friend.
Four-player co-op survival zombie shooter from Turtle Rock Studios, the team that brought you the original Left 4 Dead, will open its doors back up to players, beginning with an early access open beta that runs from August 5th to the 9th for players who've pre-ordered, with a fully open beta to follow from August 12th to the 16th. To kick off our month-long IGN First for Back 4 Blood, I was able to visit Turtle Rock for a sneak peek at what they have in store for players with regards to both PvE and PvP.
Now, my thing is, it's like, alright, Call of Duty did it. I might add Call of Duty did it good. They were like, I believe it was like one of the best with the zombie games. And they came back and they made it with Extinction. They had Extinction on Call of Duty, which is fun. This reminds me of Extinction. If y'all played, what was it? Modern Call of Duty, I think it was number 3 or some shit like that. 4, whatever, it had Extinction. That shit reminds me of this shit. Like, this shit reminds me of Extinction. Just the whole layout, everything like that. Picking them shit, all that shit, man. Different monsters, bro.
And while I was regularly grabbed, puked on, set on fire, and covered in sticky, debilitating phlegm, the one thing that was on my mind as I left the studio was, man, I want to play some more.
The replay factor of it. What's
If
gonna
you're
draw
not up to
you
speed
in?
on Back 4 Blood, first, I'd highly recommend that you check out our previous coverage of the alpha, but the main thing that you need to know is that it's you and 3 other friends facing off against the zombie horde with a heavy teamwork-oriented focus, much like Left 4 Dead. But there's a key twist, which is the fact that at the core of the experience is a deck-building card system that
This is the twist I was talking about. Now they had to have a twist to it. If this is the twist where you have to build cards and shit, I'm actually not sure if I like it or not. The fact that I gotta read every motherfucking card and wonder if I want to do that shit or not. They make me have a choice of they making me pick between shit that I don't even know. Like I'm gonna have to read if it's gonna be 500 fucking cards in that deck. I'm gonna have to read all 500 cards. Now, do I really want to take the time to do that shit? No.
allows players
So that means I'm always gonna have the sinking fucking feeling in the back of my motherfucking head that I'm not playing efficient enough, and that maybe I should take the time to learn this game, but really I'm not going to.
to build decks of stat-altering cards that help define the roles
I
each
hate
player
this
has on a squad.
card fucking
There
bullshit,
are cards
man.
meant for players who want to play a healer, cards for those who want
Look how long you gotta read for each fucking card. How many cards are there, dude? Look, I'm not reading all this shit, man. Honestly, I'm not. I'm gonna put whatever card I think feels cool.
to be a leader by calling out and marking special zombies, cards for those who want to scavenge supplies across the map, and cards for those who just want to focus on bashing zombies' faces in.
I'm a real indecisive person, motherfucker. I don't like making choices. When you give me too many
At
fucking
each
choices,
safe house,
I get
and
confused.
Also, after each continue, if your team wipes, you're able to add a new card from your deck to your set of active cards, which can
I like having fucking choices, man. It's that when you give me too much, I don't know what the fuck to do, because I don't want to read through the whole shit, bruh.
often be just the leg up you need to meet the rising difficulty with each new level within an act. The cards aren't just for you either. Every level of Back 4 Blood introduces a number of corruption cards that can enhance the Ridden in specific ways, create challenging world events for your squad to overcome, and even offer a reward for completing an optional challenge that encourages your team to play a certain way, whether it be challenging you to play fast enough to beat a speedrun challenge, or careful enough to get through the level without scaring birds or triggering a horde. All of this is stuff that we got a small taste of in the alpha, but the beta really kicks it up a notch, especially on the corruption card side.
That's pretty
One
cool,
round
though.
dealt us a
I
card
like
that
that
would
fucking
trigger a
frame right there. I ain't gonna lie. I like this shit right here. All that blood and gore. That shit's actually nice, bruh. Where they made that shit looks gross. It looks gross. And that's how I picture the fucking... Like a zombie apocalypse. Like, gross. Like this, bruh. You can smell it. You can smell how gross
especially
that
on
shit
the
is.
corruption card side. One
I can
round
imagine
dealt us
the
a
smell
card
of how
that would
gross that
trigger
is,
a
I should
horde
say.
every couple of minutes, regardless of what's currently happening in the level, which completely changed how we had to play the game. It caused our team to keep an eye on the countdown clock and call out when a horde was approaching, so we could attempt to find somewhere that's relatively defendable. Of course,
See, the problem with this is like, I feel like every time I make games like this, is like you're not traveling anywhere. You're just going to a certain spot, and you're doing a certain thing, and then you go back to your little cards, you make a little card, you do the same thing over and over again, different spots, so like traveling, and like seeing, adventuring, and shit like that. You're not adventuring. You're just fucking repetitively doing the same thing, and having to change your cards around. Like, bruh.
that's not always possible in Back 4 Blood, and we eventually ended up having to fight off a horde in an area that was open on all sides, and had a pack of birds that inevitably got spooked, which triggered another horde. The whole thing left our squad in utter shambles, and we had to go through it again in just 2.5 minutes. As a vehicle to drive the variation of each run, the corruption card system is extraordinarily effective, and when combined with the more subtle under-the-hood tweaks of the game director, which orchestrates all the item and enemy spawns, it's easy to see that a clear focus of the team at Turtle Rock is making every run of Back 4 Blood feel as distinct as it can. And so far, it's a goal that they're absolutely succeeding at.
A PvP swarm.
Based on my experience with the alpha, I expected to have a great time with the PvE of Back 4 Blood, and I absolutely did. But as someone who's typically very lukewarm on most competitive, asymmetrical multiplayer modes, what I didn't expect was that I would absolutely love its PvP swarm mode. It's 4 versus 4, cleaners versus ridden, in short, bite-sized rounds that have the human players fortifying their defenses in a relatively compact arena and surviving against hordes of AI-controlled zombies with player-controlled special ridden interspersed in the mix. The ridden players must attempt to wipe the opposing team as fast as they can. After a round ends, the team switch sides, and the team that survives the longest as the cleaners wins.
That's different.
Every round
That seems pretty cool.
cleaners with a scavenging period where they can explore the level for supply boxes.
That seems like something
randomly
different.
place goods
That
like
seems
med
cool.
kits, grenades, Molotovs, razor wire, and an assortment of weapons. Once the
I like
scouting
it when they
period
give you
ends,
the option to play as the fucking zombie or some shit, dude. Like that game mode in Call of Duty where you had the infecteds. That shit was fun as fuck, man. Now this shit looks fun, dude. Like, it's different.
the Ridden start to spawn, though player-controlled Special Ridden can only spawn in locations that are out of sight of the cleaners. One of the most crucial pieces of strategy that I found out was that as the Ridden, it becomes extremely important to coordinate your spawns so that you don't spawn and die one at a time. Even tankier Ridden like the Tall Boys can go down quickly against coordinated fire from the other team.
Now the thing is, they can't make it too underpowered, or it's not gonna be fun to play as the bad guys. If it's too like underpowered to be a fucking bad guy, you see how this guy's moving all fucking slow and everyone's just blasting to death. That's not gonna be fun playing as them. I'm gonna tell you that much. They gotta make them a little bit OP, dude. You gotta make them a little bit OP.
And while the spawn timers are relatively short, this is still a game mode where every second matters. It's also worth pointing out that there are 9 different types of Ridden to choose from, with 3 main classes and 3 mutations within each of those classes, though only 6 are available in the beta with 2 mutations for each class. Each Ridden is designed to be really good in one environment and kind of weak in another, making it critical to switch to a different monster depending on what the situation calls for. Tall Boys and Exploders are phenomenal if a team tries to hole up inside a house, but if they're out in the open, a well-coordinated team can spot them and take them down before they cause any damage.
You see what I'm
But just
saying?
meanwhile, aren't great.
Are they really making it so like it's harder to play these guys than it is to play the fucking humans? Because if it is, then no one's gonna play that shit. Like, dude, that's too fucking hard.
In a one-on-one fight, but can force a team that's sticking together to split up with their AoE puke, and finally the Stinger-type Ridden are near useless indoors
And what the fuck do the humans gotta do? Just stay in fucking the house and then wait till them to go in the open and blast their fucking ass? That's it? Bro, come on.
since they die so quickly, but are able to wreak havoc from long range and can force a cleaner team to try and take cover indoors, making them easy prey for your teammates. The cleaners meanwhile play very much like they normally would in a PvE game of Back 4 Blood. They must constantly be communicating, calling out locations of Special Ridden, taking care not to split off from their team, and always be ready to break an ally out of a bind. There's also a completely separate set of cards that are designed purely around PvP that players can equip themselves with in order to establish roles on their team.
See, now you're giving me too much more fucking options again. Bitch.
For example, the Squad Leader deck comes with
So I
a card
get
that
mad
allows
about that
players
shit
to mark
sometimes.
special Riddens for the whole team to see, which is invaluable when it comes to locating elusive stingers or coordinating attacks on the more tanky enemies. All in all, it felt really well designed, and while it's hard to get a feel for how balanced it is as a whole after just a few rounds, Sworn felt like a mode that I could see myself spending just as much time with as the PvE.
That's a cool looking
The
gun.
full Blue Dog Hollow chapter is something of an endurance run for sure, with each level taking anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes, capped off by a thrilling finale that
15
has
to
desperately
30
trying to
minutes?
close up a mine with a howitzer, while a literal army of zombies
You mean I gotta fucking fight a horde of zombies for 15 to 30 minutes? Bro, what if I gotta take a piss? What if I'm hungry? What if I just felt like, oh damn, I'm not gonna be able to make it through this, man? I gotta leave my teammates out on the motherfucking. I gotta leave them out there with all them zombies while I go take a shit. I feel bad for them, bro. So they gonna have to wait. Cause when nature calls, motherfucking nature calls.
swarmed us from every direction. I genuinely can't wait to get back in and experience it with my own friend group. And fortunately, I don't have to wait very long to get my chance. The early access beta opens later this week, and the open beta follows it not too long after. Thanks for watching, and for more Back 4 Blood, make sure to stay tuned because all throughout the month of August, we'll have new videos dropping each week as part of our IGN First coverage. And of course, for everything else, keep it here on IGN.
Just make sure I don't have to carry you guys next time.
Well, thank you, Mr. IGN, for letting me know about Back 4 Blood. Because, I mean, if they don't give me that many fucking choices, man, I might not play the fucking game. Because it might not be worth my time to fucking learn how many fucking cards they got in the damn game. Yeah, I might be a little bit too crucial about it, but shit, I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comments below. Thank y'all for sticking around, checking it out. Go ahead, like and subscribe if you like what I'm doing, man. I'll be here next week, y'all. Peace.